Good afternoon, Stony Creek. I'm Elisa Novelli.
And I'm Danielle Duggan, and this is Source TV.
Please see information posted on the Stony Creek Media Center webpage regarding student email accounts, Office web apps, and SkyDrive file storage. A limited number of handouts are available. For more questions, please see Mrs. Friels in the Media Center.
And now here's to Kevin with sports.
Thank you, Danielle and Elise. And now for this week's sports update. The boys basketball team is 3-2 this year after a convincing win on Tuesday against Berkeley. They play again tonight against Utica Ford High School at 7 o'clock. The hockey team is still 3-6 this season, and the cheer team is off to a great start after placing first in both of their competitions this year. That's all for this week, and now back to Danielle and Elise.
If you would like to help with the efforts in Connecticut, you can donate to the Snowflake Project. The volunteers in Connecticut are going to decorate the school that the children will be attending in January with paper snowflakes to make it look like a winter wonderland. If you would like to donate a paper snowflake, you can bring it into the lobby of the administration office anytime between December 19th and December 21st, and again starting on January 2nd and going until January 9th.
And now, here's a message from the Model UN Club.
Model UN is a club that is supposed to simulate what goes on in a pretty typical United Nations setting. It's a pretty typical United Nations meeting.
Model United Nations is quickly becoming one of the most popular clubs at school.
The club is too big. I thought that it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much smaller at first, which would have been nice because a delegation of about 15 or 20 is kind of what I had in mind at first. But we have 45 to 55 people every single week.
I didn't expect it to have more than like 20 or 30 kids.
Though it may be hard to believe, Model UN is still in its first year. However, thanks to the actions of club president Praneeth Kumar, the new team is off to a great start.
Praneeth got a good amount of people to join, so it was good.
Well, last year Praneeth came to my classroom and he said, "Hey, Mr. Book, some of my cousins are doing Model UN in some different schools in the area, and I think Stony Creek would be a great place to have a Model UN club." And he asked if I had any interest, and that was before he even knew that I actually had done Model UN in college. So it just so happened to be kind of a coincidence that I had a little bit of a background at Michigan State, plus he had the interest. So him being the popular man that he is, he got a lot of people.
Model UN is one of the most popular clubs in the U.S. According to the Model United Nations Cyber School Bus website, Model UN clubs around the country attract more than 400,000 students, more than 222 times the entire student population at Stony, and more than 2.7% of all high school students in the entire U.S.
Well, it's a really popular club. I mean, just lots of people around here don't know about it because, you know, like Adams, I don't think they have one. Rochester doesn't have one. So, but even just within our own area, schools in Troy, Royal Oak, Bloomfield, they all have Model UN clubs. And I think lots of people want to do it because, you know, it looks good on college apps. It teaches you a lot, and you get to go to fun conferences, and you know, it's just a good experience that you can only do in high school. So.
The club meets every Thursday in Mr. Book's room. After receiving their assignments last week, the club is now preparing for the state conference in February.
Well, this conference is called MUSMUN. It's for MSU MUN, and it's basically ran by MSU, and it's been going on for quite a few years, and this is our first year attending.
With much to look forward to, the young team hopes for a successful first season.
People have some dedication to it, that they like to be here, that they want to be here, and I just hope that, and I look forward to seeing kind of how that energy and how that hard work will pay off in front of some high schools that have been going to conferences for many, many years. We're the rookies, so I look forward to seeing if we can compete with the big boys.
There are 2 new flavors of Cold Stone ice cream in the Cougar Den, strawberry and cookies and cream. Be sure to try them out.
And now, here's a message from choir.
Stony Creek Choir had a choir concert on Sunday, December 16th with a professional band and their old director, Mr. Ulrich. Mr. Ulrich wrote a very amazing piece while he is getting his doctorate in musical arts. It was a very successful show, according to one of the brass players in the band, saying, "Stony Creek Choir is one of the best in the state." All in all, it was a very great show, and there are a lot more to come this school year, so stay tuned.
That's all for today, Stony. I'm Danielle Duggan.
And I'm Elise Novelli. Have a wonderful holiday break.